Hey guys, enter the stars, and something very, very strange is going on. Here I have mapped out all of the eclipses that have occurred on 9/11, solar eclipses and lunar eclipses. And since the beginning of time, historical records, we've been told that the sun and the moon exist millions of miles apart. But I'm going to demonstrate to you today that that is not the case. I'm also going to show you the countdown to 9/11. Now you're going to see the very first eclipse on September 11th that happened after the birth of Jesus occurred in 6 AD. And the very last eclipse just after 9/11 that occurred and that will occur on 9/11 for the rest of this century was in the year 2007. The span between 6 AD and 2007 AD is 2001 years old, the year that 9/11 would happen. Oh, but this goes far, far deeper. Look at all of the 19s, 19 years apart in this column. This is the days apart in the center column here. The days apart between these 9/11 eclipses. And you see that many of these eclipses are 19 years apart. Well, there were 19 hijackers. There were also 2001 was the Hebrew year 61, which is 19 rotated or upside down and backwards. But it goes deeper because there were 88 tribute lights that were shown at ground zero after 9/11. And now I think we know why. Because 1988 was the last eclipse that occurred on 9/11 before the attacks or before the PSYOP. 1988 was the last year, and 13 years later, 9/11 would happen. This is unbelievable because not only do we have this 19-year span between solar eclipses, we get the same 19-year span between lunar eclipses in this column here. In the year 219 AD, 238 AD, 257 AD, 341 AD, and 360 AD. Look at the difference in these numbers. 219 to 238, 19 years. 238 to 257 AD, 19 years. The pattern repeats. 759 AD to 778 AD, 19 years. 778 AD to 797 AD, 19 years. These are the lunar eclipses. And it almost seems like a countdown. We had 5 of them in these series of years between solar eclipses. We had 3 of them in these years between solar eclipses, and we had 2 of them in the years 1299 and 1318. Again, another 19-year gap. The lunar reflecting the solar. Yet the moon and sun are supposed to be millions of miles apart. And I believe that they are not. And here is the final one. The final set of lunar eclipses that occurred in the year 1802 and 1821. Again, 19 years apart. It was almost like this entire table was pointing forward to 9/11, 2001. I will let you be the decider of that. Nowhere else will you find this table laid out in this fashion, because this is a gift to the Holy Spirit. Take care and be safe, you guys.